Megan Thee Stallion disses Nicki Minaj on her new song, and the queen of rap is not handling it gracefully.
Tell them what time it is.
It's time for the Listen Up Report with Lady Soul.
Celebrity gossip, pop culture, movies, music, entertainment.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
You are now tuned in to the Listen Up Report with Lady Sola.
Before we get to the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers, all the folks that have checked out my recent videos. Thank you so much. So like and subscribe right now. I'm posting new videos every month, and I promise it'll be time well spent. Now, back to the video. Just like how a person would jump if a snake slithered into the room, is the same way Megan just made everybody jump with hiss. She said a lot of y'all have gotten real comfortable keeping her name in your mouths, and the buck stops here. She is sick and tired of y'all making her the main topic in your little water cooler conversations. As Tip's son King would say, she stood on business. Right out the gate, she let us know exactly how she was feeling and immediately proceeded to the dragging. Now, let me say, the music video was fire. That video concept was nice, well thought out. Her wardrobe choices, hair, makeup, everything looked the fuck good. Like she just looked amazing. And in my opinion, she's 2 for 2 right now as far as her music videos. 2 for 2. She looks sexy, confident, and secure with her womanhood. And she gave us a little twerk, just a little bit for good measure. So shout out to Megan for improving on her craft. She's a great rapper. She's talented, you know what I'm saying? But she always seems to have the same flow. She talks about the same things over and over and over again. So a lot of people kind of compare her to the Baby in the sense that the Baby always sounds the same on all of his records. I'm glad to see, after everything she's been through, after the very long hiatus that she's been on, that she is taking a different approach. She is maturing. She is taking her artistry even more seriously. Her wardrobe has improved drastically. She's trying different flows. She's talking about real stuff, like the things that rappers these days are not doing. She's doing that, and she's really trying to like grow into herself. So I appreciate that. She spoke on her ex-boyfriend party, her ex-fling Tory, I guess that's what we're calling him, and Drake. And I still don't understand why he spoke on the shooting incident in the first place. Like, okay. Was it to show that his loyalty lies with Nicki Minaj? Oh, and speaking of Nicki, I want to take a quick trip down memory lane and look back at how Nicki and Meg got acquainted with each other. Before the mega hit that they collaborated together on, called Hot Girl Summer, they officially spoke to each other on Instagram Live in 2019 for the very first time. Check it out.
It works! Yes!
Hi, how are you?
OMG! Since motherfucking 2008, when I was in 8th grade and I could listen to rap music on my own.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And congratulations on you doing your thing and rapping and writing and going to school.
This is what we do on every Nicki Minaj song. Bankroll,
Give me all the pretty words, cause my pussy game hot. When he hit it, he said,
stop playing with her!
yes! Oh, okay.
Stop playing with Nicki Minaj like she ain't the motherfucking GOAT. Like she ain't that bitch.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
I'm pulling up, so don't rock with me, friend. Don't rock with me, friend.
But then, fast forward to a few years later, Nicki talks on Queen Radio about this unnamed person that tried to peer pressure her into drinking and encouraged abortion if she got pregnant. The crazy part is she was secretly pregnant at that time. Take a listen.
Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink, because you were at the time possibly, pregnant because you were actively, trying to have a baby. Imagine if that person say, oh girl, you could go to the clinic.
Girl, she put me in check so fast. She was like, hold on, because my husband, he's in the other room. I was like, ooh.
Because I know he was back there, but only his husband. You said what you said, but that's
I ain't even going to say what I said. It's a secret.
And so,
but if it happened, we know what we got to do.
No, we not doing that. No, we not. Imagine posting photos that you're pregnant and the person doesn't even like it or say congratulations. But then when you post that Beyonce sent you flowers congratulating you, the person then tries to attempt to send you flowers thinking that, oh, I can use this opportunity as I use everyone else. She'll post that I sent her flowers. I didn't even let them shit to my motherfucking house. Clown.
There's also a long-running online rumor that a year after their Hot Girl Summer song, Nicki was appalled that Megan worked with Cardi on the song WAP, especially after this alleged convo that they had about female rappers and their incapability of pushing their own pen. And who could they have been talking about in that conversation?
I'm gonna go right some shit.
Okay, so you need to stop because...
What?
Stop!
Y'all know who it is. I ain't gonna say it. In March 2023, Nicki Minaj released Red Ruby the Sleaze, where she said, 700 on them horses when we fixin' to leave, but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. So at this point, you have to imagine that it became crystal clear in Megan Thee Stallion's mind that Nicki don't like her and don't trust her, okay? Oh, but wait, Nicki still wasn't done. She took another jab at Megan when she dropped her highly anticipated album, aka The Fifth Thing, aka Pink Friday 2. On FTCU, she says, stay in your Tory lanes, bitch, I'm not Iggy. She's telling Meg to watch what she says and how she's moving because unlike Iggy Azalea, she will be a much bigger problem for Megan to handle. Whew. It was rumored that Iggy and Tory were dating before he got locked up. Damn, Iggy ain't even an active rapper right now, and she catching strays.
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
because you never apologized.
And that brings us to Megan's song, Hiss. She said, Nicki, you've been beating me up and I've laid down and took it. Enough is enough. And boy, did she hit Nicki where it hurts the most. Ooh.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start.
For those that may not know, Megan's Law refers to a U.S. federal law that requires all states to establish sex offender registries and community notification. Kenneth Petty, aka Nicki Minaj's husband, is a registered sex offender after pleading guilty in 1995 to the attempted rape of 16-year-old Jennifer Huff, for which he served 4 years in prison. In 2020, he was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender in California. A year later, Petty's victim, Jennifer Huff, sued both him and Nicki for harassment, claiming that the couple tried multiple times to get her to recant her accusation. And that's a whole nother story for a different day. In July 2022, Petty was also sentenced to 3 years probation and 1 year of home detention over his failure to register as a sex offender in California. I just want to reiterate that everything I just said is 100% facts. And no matter how Nicki may try to slice it or dice it, her husband is still indeed a bona fide mugshot model, convicted criminal, and for one of the worst kinds of crime at that. Papa Bear is a blessing, that is without a doubt. But Mr. Petty is a stressing, okay? Papa Bear is a blessing, Mr. Petty is a stressing. Now, that one bar that Megan said on Hiss has Nicki scrambling and all out of sorts. Nicki wasted no time responding to the song. Like, she literally responded 15 minutes after his drop. She played a snippet of what sounds like might be her diss response. She's referencing foots and things of that nature, and I gotta say, these few bars really tickled me. Roman, is that you?
Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth from when this man was a 15-year-old person. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama. On your dead, she done lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama. She lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. She said she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. And then she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. And then she tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama, lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Mama. You stupid hoe.
Now I'm going to get into some tweets that Nicki responded with. The first tweet that she put out was, y'all want to bring up family members and lying on your dead mother? Lied to Gail. Lied and effed on your best friend man? Told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant? All because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat? B thinks she a bully cause she get a Rock Nation brunch every year. Be mad at Party. He told all your tea, but you taking shots at my family? Get up on your good foot. Hashtag Pink Friday 2, Platinum. Go apologize to your mother, nasty serpent. Repent! In my Whoopi Goldberg voice from For Colored Girls, if you ever seen that movie, she says, repent! The next tweet that I want to get into is her retweeting Partisan Fontaine's song, The Person. So she posted a link to the song on Apple Music and she put, run it up, hotties. Oh my gosh, Nicki is so petty. The next tweet, she retweeted someone else that went in the archives, dug up this old ass tweet from 2011 where Megan tweeted that my mama really want me to slap her in her motherfucking face. And then Nicki tweeted it saying, repent, wicked woman, repent. The next tweet is, don't come for someone's husband and expect them to be quiet. The beef was between Nicki and Bertha, the one flow donkey, not Kenny. So she should have kept her mouth off the queen's family. Now it's fair game. Stay mad, haters. Go cry a river with Bigfoot. Under that, it says, see that 104,000 viewers? That's more than you can sell first week with 3 Grammys. Yikes. And last but definitely not least, Nicki caps it all off with Megan's Law. For a free beat, you could hit hashtag Megan Raw. Signed, Roman. Woo! I hope that line's going in the disc. Go ahead, Nicki. Throw that one in the disc. That's a good one. That is a good one. So while a lot of these tweets are comical and funny, I have to say, Nicki tweeting about Megan's late mother That's crossing the line for me. That is a super low blow. And before any of y'all say, well, she talked about her family first, so all bets are off. I get that. However, I have to push back and say Nicki has been talking about Megan for like over 2 years now. So that's one. Two, if you're gonna talk about Megan's family, okay, nobody is stopping you from that. All I'm saying is put it on wax. You know, keep it in the music. Because Nicki's responding in this form with a barrage of tweets right after the song dropped, it just makes her look frantic and bothered. You are the queen, Nicki, and I have to keep saying this over and over. As the queen, you are in your queen era, right? You just dropped a amazing album. It's platinum. You have a tour that you need to be gearing up for. Like, you don't have time for this. And if you do have time, you are going to go in the studio, make a little bit of time to put out a crazy diss record. That's what you're gonna do. You're not going to be taking a page out of your ex's book, Meek Mill, aka Mr. Twitter Fingers, and start getting online tweeting right after the song came out. It doesn't look good. The optics are bad. You should never let your ops see you sweat like this. Never. Megan responded by calling in to the Breakfast Club and told Charlemagne, all I'm saying is a hit dog gon' holler. And she's right. She is absolutely right. A hit dog gon' holler. If it didn't really matter to Nicki, or if Nicki was going to be playing it cool, we wouldn't have heard from her in this way. And I want to hear from her. And I still do expect to hear from her in song form. The way that she responded so quickly online, and now you are venting, you're screaming to the rooftops through tweets, you're bringing her dead mother into the conversation. And I get it. She talked about, yo, ain't good husband, right? I love you. I love your son. And I love the blessing that came from you and Mr. Petty's union. That don't mean I gotta love him. That don't mean I gotta like him. That don't mean I gotta respect him. That don't mean I got to overlook all of his heinous criminal acts from his past. I'm sorry, I am not looking past it. So I say all that to say, you should not be allowing another rapper to get you in this way, especially when you are considered the top of the top. You are at the top of the food chain.
72 hours later.
Well. Looky here. On Monday, January 29th, just after midnight, Nicki dropped 2 versions of Bigfoot. One with the beat and one a cappella. As predicted, the memorable bar, the beat fell off. I said, get up on your good foot, was on the disc, plus so much more.
Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot.
Here's my thoughts. Here's what I'll say. And I have to be brutally honest. Bigfoot is a big flop. Sorry, not sorry. First of all, it was too long. There was too many bars that didn't need to be there, that didn't add anything of substance, that was forgettable. It just didn't stick. Second of all, she said most of these lines on Twitter already. So it took away from the shock value. Like, you literally were tweeting 48 hours nonstop, tweeting, retweeting, just spilling so much tea, like, of what you think about this woman, what you think about her mama, her exes, like her rapping skills, her being a quote unquote independent artist. Like, you were saying so much content, and all you had to do was sit back and kick it. You ain't have to say nothing. And you could have waited to put it on the song so that the first time everybody hears it, we can be oohing and eyeing and gasping and clutching our pearls. But instead, there's no surprise. Nothing is a secret. So that was very annoying because I'm reading her tweets and I'm like, she's going to put all this in the song, isn't she? Because if she doesn't put all this information that she's tweeting, then what is she going to put on the song? I'm like, Nicki, you're just getting carried away. Like, all of this is going in the song, and you're so heated, you're so angry at this lady that you just have to tweet it. Like, you can't even wait the extra day or however long it was going to be before you put the song out. Crazy. Third of all, please, can somebody explain this to me? Why did the end of the song turn into a podcast? Like, seriously, she was rapping 1 second on beat, and then the next thing you know, the beat stops, and she just gets to talking. Starts thanking her fans, like, just goes on a whole tangent, and taking long, drawn-out pauses, too. Like, what is going on? I'm like, is this still the song? Nicki, you know this isn't Queen Radio, right? Like, this is a song. A diss song at that. Like, we need you to be focused. We need you to be hardcore. Giving us these bars. Getting her ass together. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Fourth of all, it was too playful. You know, I don't have a problem with a bar here and there sounding animated, sounding dramatic, because that's what Nicki does, whether you love it or hate it. Like, she always gonna give you the drama. She's always gonna give you the actor. You know what I mean? Like, she's always gonna do that. But I just feel like this is a diss record. Like, it's time to, you know what I'm saying, get suited and booted. We have a rapper that is coming for your family, essentially, you know? So I just felt like it was too playful. I feel like it just needed more of an edge to it. That's my takeaways when I listened to the song. The beat was okay. Like, it was cool, but it just, I don't know, it just wasn't punching me. And there was a couple bars, right? There was a couple clever bars, but honestly, most of this song I would scrap. But anyways, like I said, there were a couple bars that I really liked, that really stood out to me, that were clever, that were comical, that made my jaw drop a little bit. So I want to say something positive about this. So here are the bars that I would keep. Let's get into it.
Hey yo, this little begging whore, talking about Megan's law. For a free beat, you can hit Megan Raw. Get up on your good foot. She wanna party with the baby while rubbing a Tory toast.
For round one, I gotta give it to Meg. She came with a more polished, more put together song and a visual. Megan has come out with another video that was bomb, that definitely made the song even better than what it was. So she has you there. And then the one line that she directed to you has you in a tizzy for days on end. Will there be a round two? I hope so, because I'm here for the entertainment. I already told y'all. And besides, Nicki definitely needs a second chance to redeem herself. And next time around, put out a shorter, harder diss. Because this right here, ain't it. I do like get up on your good foot. She can keep that part. That definitely was the best part of the whole song. It's hilarious. So that's it for this video. That's all I got. This is Lady Sola with your Listen Up report. Thanks for tuning in.